Good afternoon. Oh my god, it's echoey. Wait. Good afternoon. It's a bit better. I'm under the metro tracks at Van der Madeweg station. Van der Madeweg is a station on the Amsterdam metro which lies on a busy road. That's fine. A couple of days ago, the Amsterdam Transport Region has announced the Amsterdam metro network will change. And it's interesting because they proposed 4 options how the lines will change, and it's up to the public to decide which option is the best. So let's talk about it. Alright, so I've moved to a bit quieter place. Not as quiet, but I could do my story here. So, the Amsterdam Transport Region has tried to change the network for a couple of years. I believe like 2 years ago there were some talks about changing the network, but the locals were opposed of it, so they scrapped the plans. But now they actually have to change the network because of 2 reasons. One, a lot of Amsterdam metro lines are interlined with each other, meaning that a lot of stations are operated by 2 or more metro lines, which is awesome. You have more destinations from a station, but if a part of a line is broken down, a larger part of the network is affected by the problem. And that's especially the case for the section between Central Station and Spaklerweg, where 3 lines use the tunnel. If there's something wrong with the tunnel or train broke down in the tunnel, 3 lines on Amsterdam Metro will be affected, which is huge. And that's actually requirement number 2. No more than 2 lines on the section between Central Station and Spaklerweg. So that's the 2 requirements. Untangling the network, meaning that only 1 line for 1 station, and less lines on section between Central Station and Spaklerweg. Alright, now we have that. One thing I completely forgot, I just finished the video. Less interlining, that doesn't mean less metros. It means that actually more metros will run on that section, on the line. Now the metros run like every 10 minutes, but with less interlining, the metros will run almost every 5 to 6 minutes. So it actually means more metro. Back to current Alex. Let's go over the options. Option 1 was the original plan from a couple of years ago, combining M53 and M50 together to create 1 single line from Isolatorweg all the way down to Gasperplas. But that means the people from Gasperplas will lose their direct connection to Central Station, and in the west and the south will lose their direct connection with the Gein branch, with Southeast. Well, that would have been a huge issue if it wasn't for Van der Madeweg, which why I'm here. As Van der Madeweg already acts as an interchange station, meaning that if you are on the M50 line to the southeast, to Gein, but you want to go to Gasperplas, well, I'll show you a video. I have filmed myself. I'm right now on a metro at Over Amstel and I want to go to Gasperplas, but my train goes to Gein. No biggie, I'll go to Van der Madeweg. If I arrive there correctly. Oh my god, the train actually broke down. No, but on the other side there was a good example. The M50 came, and at the same time the M53 came. And you can see that both the passengers of both trains changed easily on the same platform. It also has a fancy term called cross-platform transfers. Great. So the first option is actually not that bad. That's option 1. Combining M50 and M53 together. But now we have option 2, which is a bit simpler, just removing the M54, so the direct connection between Gein and Central Station, which is basically the same, but now people from Gein want to go to Central Station, they have to change at Van der Madeweg. The direct connection between Central Station and Gasperplas remains, so that's a plus for the locals living there, as they were the most opposed against the first option a couple of years ago. Now we go to option 3, which is even simpler, removing the M51 metro keeping everything the same, but just removing the M51 service from East Laterweg, going to the south via the south, back up to Central Station. Which is interesting, but I'm not really a fan of that. I'll explain it later. And the fourth option is keeping the M51 metro service, but not going to Central Station. After over Amstel, it goes to Van der Maarderweg and it joins the M53 to Gaasperplas, which is really funny looking on the map. 4 metro lines serving this one singular station. But I believe that's also not the best option. But I'm a man of the people. I want to see what the people want. So I've looked on the Instagram pages of the Amsterdam news site 85 on Instagram and Twitter to check what the people want. It looks like a vast majority of people want option 4. Why? I've looked at the comments and a lot of people want option 4 as there are a lot of options already between the west and the east, so there's not a need for M51. If you want, I can make a separate video why the M51 is amazing, but I'll give you just the video. The M51 is really popular. I filmed this video at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's not even rush hour. And if you think, yeah, that's because it was a short metro, that's why it's busy. No, it was connected. So there were 2 short metros connected to each other. So yeah, it was busy. And explain to me how you could fit all those people into a singular tram or bus. It's just the metro is far superior to carry more people and more efficiently. So I still support keeping the M51 metro. Meaning that I believe the best options, I say options, because I really like options 1 and 2. Like I said, I showed in the video, if the metros are more reliable, because that's one of the plans, because of less interlining, the metro can be more reliable. Van der Maarde, the transfers at here Van der Maarde, the cross-platform transfers, will be also more reliable. Meaning that it's not a huge hassle to change trains here. And I understand that some old people will be opposed to this. Like, man, I have to change trains again, I have to get out of the metro, go on to another one. Well, yeah, I hate that too. But you supporting option 4 will create a lot of more problems. The trams will be more crowded, the buses too, and you cannot have a fancy transfer from the Maarderweg. You have to go up the stairs or down the stairs and go back up again. That's even less accessible. So I do understand the old people who cannot walk that much, but a couple of old people cannot stop improvement. I've no idea how to say this, but the options 1 and 2 are so much better that I don't believe even a couple of old people can justify. So yeah, options 1 or 2 are the best in my opinion. But why not choose one? Why did I choose both? Well, it highly depends what the people want. Do they want a direct connection between the west, south and southeast and Gaasperplas Central Station, or do they want west, south and Gaasperplas and then southeast with Central Station? What do they prefer more? To be honest, it depends on what the people going to the southeast, so the Gein branch want, as that line is far more popular and it has a lot of major attractions like the Johan Cruyff Arena and Belma Arena Station, which is a huge interchange station. If the people here in the southeast want direct connections to Central Station, then I believe option 1 is the best. Do they rather want to keep their service to the south and west? Then I think option 2 is the best, removing M54 completely. But what do you want? I want to hear from you guys actually. So, if you have an opinion, comment down below. Tell me what you think the best option is. I will put a link to the article where they announce the changes in the description, where there's also a link that if you use the metro often or even live in Amsterdam, you can actually have a say in what the changes are. That's it. Subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!